Hello, friends. Hello. Tuesday night here live. If you're watching in the video, welcome, whatever day or time it is for you. We've been having computer stuff. So, and it's weird because Mercury, I know Mercury's still in the shadow, but it went direct last Friday. And now the shadow just means that it's clearing out, stationing, and it will be fully direct at a certain point, but still been having some computer stuff here and at work. And then also just when it went direct last Friday, Saturn went retrograde. So if you checked out the newsletter, it talks a little bit about that retrograde for Saturn, and Saturn is really responsibility. It is laying a foundation, following the rules. It really loves tradition. It loves structure. It rules over bones, right? So bones, like the structure in our body, those building blocks in our body that keep us, that framework within. So when Saturn turns retrograde, which it's for a long time until October 23rd, that's a long time. So look for Aquarius in your chart. And this is the last retrograde in Aquarius because it will be switching signs over to Pisces the beginning of next year. I think it's March. So, right now, this is the last retrograde period. This is the last time of reflection, of reassessment, of really looking at that foundation that may have been broken down. Find Aquarius in your chart. That house may have had you questioning things like, am I really supposed to be doing this? Where do I apply self-discipline for the forward movement and progress that I actually want to make in this house? And, that life sector. So I was thinking about like the ninth house for me, and it's been really hard to it's international travel, and so it's been really difficult for me to really have that connection with my best friend Annette. We usually meet every 1 or 2 years. She lives in Rotterdam, Netherlands. So we're trying to make a trip for this October or end of September, and so she'll probably be coming here because it's not in her ninth house. So and then also belief system. My whole belief system has been very challenged since December 2020. Belief system and that spirituality, connecting with spirit, like really questioning, does it really exist? What's going on? What's the higher perspective here? Do we really connect with a higher being? So challenges in that area, right? What house are you getting those challenges in order to build the trust, in order to give you the gift of the message, the gift of Saturn's hard work? It just wants you to do the hard work, the shit that you don't want to face. So Aquarius in your chart, it's there right now. Let me see what else is coming up. We're coming up to a full moon next week. So today is a quarter moon. The first quarter moon, which ultimately means it's really supposed to be sort of this nourishment and fertilization of the seed that you planted in the new moon on Monday, May 30th. And so we're nourishing that right now. Once we get to the full moon, we reassess the last 2 weeks and we're like, what the hell? This is not working, so I need to get rid of this, in perspective of your bigger intention for your Gemini season, or maybe just 2022 in general. Because once we get to that full moon in Sagittarius on Friday, read your report where it's headed. That's a letting go. That's a release. It's in my relationship house. Sagittarius is my marriage and partnerships and close one-on-one relationships, which have been really difficult for me, honestly, in 2022. I have a lot of oppositions to that house. I have a lot of oppositions to my Venus and my Mars, which continues to be a struggle because they're both in Scorpio. So there's a lot of planets right now in Taurus that are opposing that. So it feels really challenging, to say the least. That's when you build a relationship to the self. When you have challenges in relationships with others, what's the relationship to yourself? That's your first house. So take care of yourself. And I'm telling myself that. All right, my friends, Gemini season, grabbing my kyanite here. Just bought a new crystal at the crystal store, and I was telling the ladies right before class that it was super ugly and I had to have it called out to me. Kyanite, raw black kyanite. It really helps with letting go of old patterns, behaviors, and attachments. So, all right, my dear friends, take just a moment here. It is, June 7th today, or whenever you're writing in your journal. Connect with your report that I had sent you. Yeah. So we will start in our breath in about 30 seconds. Just take a moment to settle in, get into your seat. About 15 more seconds here, wrap up in your journal, placing it to the side. But anytime though during class something pops up and you want to write about it, go ahead. Remember, this is your practice. And so taking the time to write things down, or just taking a child's pose, or if you want to modify a different position, please feel free. Tonight I have my bolster out and a blanket and 2 blocks. Hopefully you have any props that you'd like to use. So Gemini season, right? Gemini is notorious for distractions, shiny things, information coming in. Oh my gosh, I am a true Gemini rising. So hard to focus, and I'm trying to really stick with that mantra. I'm able to focus, especially when it comes to breath work. So, we have been doing a couple different breaths. It rules the lungs as well. So Gemini rules the lungs, and what I'd really like to do is tonight a 3-part breath in our body, just to embody ourselves. We're staying a lot in our heads. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so a lot of mind movement, a lot of monkey mind, a lot of thoughts. Very difficult to focus, to really lean in on one thing you want to do or think about. All right, so breath. Let's get out of our heads. Let's get into our bodies today. 3-part breath. What I'd like to do is first start with the chest. So placing the hands on the chest or the heart space, just below the collarbone here. So the first breath we're going to embody is connecting with the chest. Then we'll move into the rib cage, and then we'll move into the belly. All right, so maybe closing down the eyes if you like, or you can just have them low to the floor. So just taking a moment to come into a basic breath, feeling the inhale and exhale through the chest. Making sure that your breath is deep enough in order to feel the chest rise. Good, start to deepen. Let's do one big deep inhale through the nose. Fill the chest. Open mouth, exhale, feel the chest fall. Good, let's bring our hands just to our rib cage, maybe the broad line here, ladies, if you're wearing one. Inhale and exhale, just starting to feel your basic breath. Letting the rib cage expand. So drawing the breath through the chest and then the ribs. Coming deep enough into the rib cage to feel the movement through the chest expand and then the rib expand. Good, let's do one big deep one together in through the nose. And then exhale mouth. Very nice, let's bring our hands to our belly. So now we're incorporating, bringing the breath through the chest, then the ribs, then the belly, just feeling the whole torso fill with air, okay? All right, inhale through the nose. Feeling that belly expand on the last bits of breath. And then exhale. Feeling the belly come back into place, chest and rib cage come down. Good, inhale to expand and blossom. And exhale to release, let go. Inhale to expand, fill all the way up, fill your whole chest, ribs, belly. And then exhale, release and let go. Good, one more time. Inhale, chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, release, belly, ribs, chest. Good job. All right, okay. Yes, why don't we come into a tabletop? Let's get moving here, get our blood flowing. If you hear me cringe or anything, just feeling a little bit of shoulder stuff. I did take an ibuprofen, but we will be doing, some shoulder things. It is Gemini season after all. Hands and arms. All right, tabletop position. Tick-tock those hips. Start to notice how you feel in your lower body. Hips and legs and feet. Nice. Coming back into a neutral tabletop here. Flip those toes under, inhale. Exhale, press the hips back towards the heels. Open up the arches and the toes. Give some love into those feet today. Good, inhale, lift up the hips, untuck the toes. And exhale, draw the hips back towards the heels, tops of the feet, and the shins. Good, inhale, come back up to tabletop, extend the left leg out, press those toes in the mat. Yes, calf stretch, of course, you know me. Yeah, and air is feeding fire. There's a lot of planets in Aries right now. Well, there's Chiron and there is Mars. And this intensity, good, drop that left knee, extend the right leg. And Gemini is air, so that's feeding the flames. Mercury is about to enter into Gemini, opening up this right calf here soon. And so we're going to have a lot of air and fire, and that's frustration, that's annoyance, that's intensity. Good, and release. Flip those toes under, spread the fingers out wide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, down dog, hips up high, shake the head, hot headache, yes. Yeah. So just notice, how you're feeling. Let's shift some energy today. Physical movement is really good for that breathlessness you may feel. Good, inhale, hips up. Exhale, heels down, or that intensity through the body that you're feeling. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, heels down, hips are already up, yes. Inhale, let's bring those shoulders over the wrists. And then exhale, drop the knees down, open up the knees, child's pose, drop the hips back to the heels, heart down. Good, keep that right arm extended. And bring the left arm underneath the shoulder, left shoulder. So what I want you to do is bend your right arm and put your head in it like you're bored. Look over to the left side. And just draw that elbow back. Feel it open a little bit into the top of the arm, shoulder, upper back. It's very, very subtle. And you may even feel it through your spine, through your lower back. Good. Release the right hand, come back into child's pose. Drop the forehead and the heart. Deep inhale here. Good. Keep that left arm extended. And this time, draw the right hand underneath the right shoulder and bend the left elbow. Let the elbow rest. Bring your hand into that. You bring your head into the left hand and look over towards the right side, like you're bored, like you're just putting your head in your hand and pull the elbow back. You're not even really moving it. You're just sort of subtly bringing your hips back towards your heels. Just stretching through that top of the arm and the shoulder. Good, and release, extend the left hand. Come back into child's pose. One deep breath here. Good, come back into tabletop. Spread the fingers out wide. Let's walk the fingertips to the sides of the mat or flip them all the way back towards your knees. Open up the eyes of the elbows. Good. Now let's flip the fingertips back to neutral. Inhale here, flip the toes under. And exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, look forward on your mat. Step the right foot forward and drop the left heel. As you slowly start to inch up, bring your chest up, fingertips up for warrior one. Use your exhale to settle in and drop the hips, drop the shoulders. Good, notice your right knee, press it to the right side. Inhale here. And exhale, drop the hands, lower back. You can airplane the arms or clasp the hands behind the sacrum. Inhale, heart to sky. And exhale, shoulder to thigh. Good, inhale, lift the heart. Lift the fingertips high. And exhale, draw the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back into plank. Inhale here. And exhale, down dog, hips up high. Inhale, look forward on the mat. And exhale, step the left foot forward on the mat. Drop your right heel. Same thing on this side. Start to slowly lift the heart. Lift the fingertips high. Pinkies turned inward. Use your exhale to drop the hips, drop the shoulders. Feel into that left knee, press it to the left side. Good, inhale here. Exhale, drop the hands. Airplane the arms or clasp them behind your back. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, your shoulder to your thigh, humble warrior. Faces down. Good, release the hands. Plant them and step the left foot back into plank position. Inhale here. And exhale, drop the knees down and then the chest. Extend the arms out behind you and inhale, locust pose. Lift the heart, lift the toes and the shins and the knees. And exhale, release. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and inhale back into neutral tabletop. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, cat, arch the back, drop the head. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Nice fluid movement here. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Flip the toes under and look forward. Exhale, down dog, hips up high. Deep inhale here, yogis, in through that heart space. Fill up. Exhale, melt the heart back towards your yogi toes and let go. Inhale, look forward on the mat. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop that left heel. Inhale, lift the heart. Lift the fingertips high, warrior one. Elongating the spine. Feeling the energy between the palms. Maybe a heat arising through the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, palms down, shoulders over the hips. Look through those right middle fingers and draw your attention to your right knee. Press it to the right side. Good. Inhale, push through the right fingertips. Exhale, extended side angle. Drop the elbow down to the knee and draw the left arm over the ear. Option here to drop the arm down towards the ankle. That calls to you. Gaze is down, one more breath. Inhale, pull up through the left arm, warrior two. Inhale, warrior one, bring both arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the hands, airplane the arms or clasp the fingers. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, shoulder to thigh. Humble warrior. Drop the hands. Let's plant them on the mat. Step the right foot back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, release the knees to the mat. Drop the belly. Airplane the arms behind you. Inhale, locust. Lift the heart. Or Superman. Lift the legs. And exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Nice deep exhale. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, cat, arch the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral. Look forward, flip the toes. Exhale, down dog, hips up high. Inhale, look forward on the mat. Exhale, step the left foot forward and drop the right heel. Slowly bring the heart up once you have that foundation set. Fingertips up high. Good, settle in with an exhale. Feeling that energy between the palms again, just noticing between the palms that energy exchange. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, look through the left middle fingers. Bring the hips or the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, press through the left arm. And exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to knee, right arm over the ear. Option to drop that left hand down towards the ankle. Breathe, gaze is down. Good, inhale, warrior two. Lift up the heart, palms are facing down, open up those wings. And then inhale, warrior one. Lift the arms up, shoulders square to the top of the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release, hands to the sides. Or clasp the fingers, lower back. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, shoulder to thigh. Humble warrior. Good, this time drop the hands, but step the right foot forward, top of the mat to fold. Let your head hang. Maybe grab the elbows or sway the fingertips side to side. Good. Keep the knees soft. Start to bend them. And inhale, slowly come up to rise. Open up the feet, more than hip width apart. Find your mountain pose. Open up the palms to shine forward. Close down the eyes. Draw your attention to your feet. Soften the knees. Knowing that a mountain is strong and stable and secure. Drawing your energy through and grounding into your roots. Imagining your roots coming out of your feet, or maybe just feeling the strength of your legs. All a part of that root chakra. When we feel super heady thoughts, can't get out of the cycle of thinking, just imagine yourself as a mountain. Draw your attention towards your lower body. Ground, stay outside, step outside, sit for a moment. Inhale the hands up high. Kind of like warrior one, palm facing palm. Imagine this energy ball between your hands. Feeling the warmth between the palms. This is everything you want to get rid of, holding it above your head. Now let's turn your toes out, heels in. And I'm going to say, inhale and extend this energy ball above your head. And when we exhale, we're going to throw it between our legs, okay? All right, inhale, extend. And exhale, throw it. Good, inhale, let's straighten up, palms to the sky, hold that ball. Something else you want to release. And exhale, throw it, get rid of it. Good, inhale, one more time. What's the last thing? Put it between your hands, feel the heat and the electricity. Good, inhale, extend up. And exhale, throw it, get rid of it. Good job. Bring those legs back together. Inhale, fingertips high to the sky, light as the air. Exhale, goddess the arms, bend the elbows. Inhale, hands up high. And exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Let's step back into a plank position or tabletop, my friends. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees and drop the chest. Extend the arms out behind you. Inhale, Superman or locust, lifting the heart, lifting the legs. And exhale, release. Place the hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. And exhale, just a neutral spine.
Good, one more sequence through that flow, adding on an extra special ending. Flip those toes under. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward on the mat. Exhale, step that right foot forward, drop your left heel, you know the drill. Lift the heart, lift the fingers, hips high. Now feel how that energy feels different between your hands now. Not holding that responsibility, getting rid of it, just for this moment at least. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Looking through those right middle fingers. Inhale, press through the right fingertips. And exhale, drop that elbow to the knee, extended side angle, gaze down. Inhale, warrior two, lift up those arms, palms facing down. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, warrior one, pinkies turned high. Exhale, drop the hands. So from here, we're gonna work our way into a warrior three. So options here, we're gonna find the balance on the right leg. You can airplane the arms and bend forward, finding the balance, lifting the left leg. Or we can do the bound warrior three, where the hands are clasped behind the back. And then you find balance on the right leg, lifting the left, flexing the left toes. Okay, practice a little bit with that. I want to give you a few pointers here. You can always drop out of it and try something else. This does not have to be super fluid, right? It doesn't have to be one breath into the pose, like, you know, and stay there. You can work up to the pose. You could airplane the arms, and then you could start to inch your left foot forward, finding a grounding balance in the right leg, then lifting the left and tipping forward. Whatever you want to do to get into the balance in the right leg is great. You can also use a block. As we build the strength for warrior three, we may need a block underneath our hands. As the left leg maybe just comes up a few inches, it's okay. We're building that strength. It doesn't have to be perfect. As I tell myself, the Virgo. Good, so play around with it. When you're ready, step forward top of the mat and fold, that's your release. Let me just give you a few seconds here to play, to feel, to be curious. Good, beautiful. Let's meet top of the mat, stepping that left foot forward to fold. And inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back into your plank position. Belly button tight, heels press back. Inhale here. And exhale, drop the knees and the chest to the floor. Extend your arms out behind you. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the legs, focus. And exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, neutral spine. Inhale, flip the toes under, look forward. And exhale, down dog. Hips up high. Inhale, look forward, step your left foot to the top of the mat, drop your right heel. Inhale, lift the heart. With your fingertips high, warrior one. Pinkies turned inward. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Drop the hands, palms face down. Really open up that chest space. Good. Just imagine your shoulder blades touching back towards your spine. Inhale, press through the left fingertips forward to the top of the mat. And exhale, drop the elbow to the knee, right arm over the head. Gazes down or to the side. And inhale, pull up through that right arm, warrior two. Exhale, settle it. Notice that left knee, wiggle wobbles, press it to the left side. Good, now inhale, warrior one, fingertips high. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, drop the hands. Okay, coming into warrior three, left side balance. What do you want to do? Airplane the arms or clasp the hands for bound. Start to play with it, finding that balance. Left leg. As you lift the right, flexing the right toe. Nice flat sacrum. Gazes down. The right leg is as active as the left leg. Good. Your release is step the right foot forward and fold, tuck the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands. One last plank here, my dears. Press the heels back, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale. Exhale, knees. Bringing the belly down. And extend the arms out behind you. Inhale, locust, lift the heart, lift the legs. Exhale, release. Good, hands underneath the shoulders. And inhale, lift the heart. Good. All right. So, let's see here. Let us, I'd like to do today, I think, coming into a seat. Or if you want a child's pose or grab water, do that. Okay, so first thing, I'm trying to think what I wanted to do today. All right, so I think we'll do like a half caterpillar. So one leg, the right leg is bent, and the left leg is out in front of us, okay? So straight out in front of us instead of to the side, that's like a half dragonfly. So half caterpillar here. And sometimes it's nice, a couple things about this. You can place a blanket underneath the knee if it feels like too extended. Sometimes it's nice to have that support. Or if you're super like bendy today, you can always activate it by putting a block underneath the foot to activate it even more, get intensity there. Or if you just want a little loving support, place your bolster there and lean forward and rest your torso on it, okay? Your choice, yogis. We just want to bend at the waist. We want to feel it through our hamstring, our sits bone, possibly through the back of the knee and into the calf, because we're flexing the toes forward. You can bring your hands to your feet or to the floor, your option, or your bolster. Might even feel it into your lower back. So take a few breaths here, settle in. We'll be here for just a few minutes. We're moving into that yin portion, right? So yang vinyasa style, which is breath to movement. Yang focuses on the muscles. It focuses on conditioning of the breath, cardiovascular at times as well. And then when we move into the yin portion, that's where we start to go deeper. Not only just settling down, right, and going deeper into what we're feeling physically, emotionally, mentally, but also deeper into the joint space, the ligaments, the tendons, and also the connective tissue, fascia that holds it all into the bones. So I know that yin, is much slower. Just notice how your heart rate starts to decrease. maybe you start to notice a shifting. Sometimes as we sit here and breathe, there's a release, and then you can go deeper, deeper from your edge. Good. Now start to bring your awareness into your hands. Place them somewhere stable, like on your bolster or on the floor, just to help your torso up. Yeah, notice how that feels in your body. We're just going to extend the right leg nice and straight and tick-tock the toes back and forth. Okay, one side may feel a lot different than the other side, and that's okay. We're going to even it out. This is yoga, by the way, you know. So let's bend our left knee this time. Our right leg is nice and straight in front of us. Again, a lot of options. You can place your blanket underneath your knee, or you could place a block underneath the foot to activate it even more. Or you can have your bolster also on your leg or somewhere that you want to just rest your arms, you know, get as comfy as possible. But also, you know, in yin, we're trying to find that edge where it's not exactly the most comfortable, but you can still breathe. Okay, so once you find your sweet spot, start to notice bending at the waist, letting the head hang, flex the right toes back towards the knee, and then let your hands fall to the block or the bolster. Start keep noticing your breath here, allowing a settling and easing into. You might notice that you can go deeper as we go, as the minutes pass by here. Yeah, and something may shift.
Yeah, yin just lets us kind of settle in and tune inward. I know, like for Gemini season, slowing down, thoughts, physical activity, talking, everything is hard. It's really hard because Gemini loves to be doing and curious, and mind, thinking and learning and sharing and talking and communicating. That's why meditation is super good for our Gemini because it gives them control. It gives that in this season control over the thoughts. Maybe using a mantra or japa, they call it in yoga or Sanskrit. Japa is using like a mala to do mantra, to repeat words or phrases, prayers. Really good to give the Gemini mind something to hold on to. Good. All right, bring the awareness into the hands and press the chest up. Good job. Let's bring those legs out in front of us. Give our toes a wiggle. Wiggle here. Good. All right, let's come on to our backs. Actually, before you come onto your back, do you have a blanket with you or a pillow? So I'm gonna roll up my blanket here into a little like sushi roll or those little yummy cakes. They're like spiraled, you know, they're really bad for you. But this is gonna go along the bra line in our backs, okay? So wherever your bra line is, we're gonna just do a little bit of a heart opener before we come into a twist, just because we were really bent forward a lot. So I'm gonna move my bolster to the side. You can use a bolster, but if it's too big, like mine's massive, it's like this tall, you don't want it to be too big. You can use just a rolled up blanket along the heart space. So I'm bringing my bra line down towards there, because ultimately what you want to do is open up your arms so that they open on the sides of the blanket. You don't want your arms laying on the blanket and next to you. You want them open almost into a T so that the chest can press upwards. So the palms are facing upwards. Make any little adjustments. The head, the top of the head or the back, the crown of the head is on the mat, nice and rested. You can always add a pillow if you like a little comfort, but just allowing the chest and the heart to press upwards. We do a lot of hunching over. So in our daily life, right? Walking or driving, or if we have a slouch, right? Typing, doing dishes, whatever. This really helps reverse that slouch in the upper back. So, excuse me. Yeah, bra line or just above bra line. So where your arms can open to the sides. Just gonna stay here for about 30 seconds. Nice deep breaths into that space. Good, about 10 more seconds here. All right, good. Let's bend one knee, just so you can roll over to a side and remove the blanket. I'm gonna put my blanket at my head now. It'd be a nice time to put on any socks that you may want, or a sweater. And I'm gonna grab my bolster. Okay, so place the bolster or anything. We're gonna do a supine twist. And the bolster might be nice, or a blanket between your legs. Okay, so squeeze the legs into the chest. Just take a moment here and tick-tock left to right. Inhale. And exhale, let them fall over to the right side. And getting comfy, I like to use something between my legs.
just because it helps the hips and the lower back, and opening up the arms into a T position, just like we did with the heart opener. Make sure that your shoulders are nice and supported. Breathing into that lower back and belly. Okay, let's start to bring our awareness back into our lower body. We're gonna just remove the top leg so you can push the bolster to the side and draw the legs back into center. And maybe move left to right, just to recenter that back. And then if you're using something between your legs, shift it over to the left side. And from here, start to take a deep inhale, drawing the legs up towards the chest. And exhale, bring them over to the left side. Maybe placing whatever you would like between your legs, bolster over your blanket or nothing. And then opening up the arms into a T, again, opening that heart space. Palms facing up towards the sky, supporting your shoulders. And breath here, just breathe. Nice twist through the lower body, through the lower back.
All right, start to draw your attention and awareness to that top leg. Let's remove it and just press the bolster, whatever you're using, if you're using something to the side. Bring the knees back in. And from here, if you want a happy baby or a waterfall, just to recalibrate back to center. And ultimately, we're just gonna come into Shavasana for a few minutes here. For Shavasana, you may want something underneath your legs. It's gonna be a little bolster. Now get into your favorite position that you feel most supported by, most loved by, most connected. And growing those roots into the ground. Feeling your body get heavy. Imagine yourself as stable, secure as a mountain. A sleeping mountain. All right, start to notice your breath and how soft it is compared to the beginning of class. Start to know how your body feels and just observing, how does it feel since the beginning of class? Observing your thoughts. And oftentimes in yoga class, we may come in not feeling something or feeling a certain emotion, but then it passes and turns into something else. And we feel more at the end of class, but in a good way, because we're processing. So start to wiggle the toes and the fingertips, make any little movements to awaken. Maybe you want a big stretch over your head. Roll over to a side, just rest, or you can stay on your back and just pull in that intention that you have, that you're working on right now for Gemini season, or maybe a mantra. And press up into a seated position. Bring our hands to heart center. You can place your hands on your heart or maybe into Anjali Mudra, the prayer position. Palm to palm, fingertip to fingertip.
Again, feeling that warmth and energy, and hopefully during this class, you were able to release something. Releasing something you've been holding on to. Let's seal our class with one deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, mouth. From my heart to all of yours, namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, dear students and friends and family. Yeah, happy to practice with you, and I'll see some of you on Thursday.